Giggins for three. You betcha.
The pass to Miller outside three. Good.
Big block by Olsen.
Fryer in the paint. Now the Holzer, left corner three. Bang! Bang! Oh!
Ulster Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good Monday afternoon from Wahpeton. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on your live event, a quadruple header. The Region 1 quarterfinals are on the air here. I'm Chase Miller alongside Joey Hughes as we bring you game number 104 here in this Region 1 Boys Tournament. The number 1 Eagles of the Enderlin variety, head coached by Calvin Kraft on the season, 15-5, 10-1 in Region 1 play, go up against the number 9 seed in the Richland Colts, head coached by Jamie Nordic at 6 wins, 15 losses on the season, and 3-8 in Region 1 play. Between these two teams, it's just game number 104 again. We will have the remaining games of Sargent County and Oak Grove at 4:30, Central Cass and Lisbon at 6, and Kindred and Northern Cass that'll be at 7:30 here tonight, all on your live event. We'll have the semifinals tomorrow. Our coverage begins at 6 with the third place in championship on Thursday as well, with a third place game at 6 o'clock. The good news about the boys basketball tournament compared to the girls a couple weeks ago, Mother Nature is fine across the state of North Dakota, so Regions 1 through Regions 8 are all on the same schedule, unlike what we had in the girls portion where the western side, the 5 through 8 regions, they got to play scheduled. Region 1, Region 2, and Region 3 had to modify their tournament with Mother Nature, but right now everything looks to be in order, and knock on wood, the next couple of days we will get through it in style as well. Coming into this Region 1 tournament last season, a year ago, the Kinder Vikings, the defending state champs and the champs out of Region 1, with a 65-51 win over Fargo Oak Grove. The last 2 years prior to that, Richland won in 2020 and 2019. Wyoming Lidgerwood won in 2018, and Oak Grove won in 2017. So we've had a little different variety here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. The Grovers have been to the Region Championship a lot in 2021, in 2018, 17, 16, 15, and 14. But over the last couple of years, we've had Kindred, we've had Richland, Central Cass has been there as well, Wyoming Lidgerwood that we talked about, Northern Cass in 2016, and quite honestly, this could be anyone's tournament from top to bottom. In the latest Class B Boys Basketball poll, 3 of the top 5 teams in the state of North Dakota hail from this region. Number 2, Kindred, number 4, Enderlin, and number 5, Central Cass as well. The Enderlin Eagles, the number 1 seed, going up against the number 9 seed Richland Colts, and it came ever so close to find out who the top 3 teams would be. Enderlin, their last time out, lost against Kindred on Monday, February the 28th at home by 7, 60-53. If Kindred would have won that game by 10 points, the Kindred Vikings would have then been the number 1 seed, Enderlin 2 and Central Cass 3. If they would have been a 9-point win for Kindred, then we would have had a coin toss. So we were ever so close to that coin toss and Kindred even being the 1. But because Kindred only won by 7, Enderlin, with the tiebreaker in terms of total points, ended up being the number 1 seed at 10-1 in Region 1 play. Central Cass and Kindred also at 10-1 in Region 1 play. The Squirrels the number 2 seed and Kindred at number 3. So last week was fun at the end of the regular season to find out who and where teams would go and to where we are right now. So again, our bracket today here on your live event, it's number 1 Enderlin, number 9 Richland to tip things off at 3 o'clock. At 4:30, number 4 seed Sargent County going up against the 5 seed Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. The evening portion of our bracket will start at 6 with 2 seed Central Cass and number 7 seed Lisbon. Then at 7:30, it's number 3 seed Kindred and number 6 seeded Northern Cass. Joey Hughes running the camera, Chase Miller with you. Our Irie Insurance pregame show continues after this. We'll dive into our matchup between the Eagles and the Colts. This is the Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. We're back after this from Wahpeton. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
As we continue here on our Irie Insurance pregame show, inching closer to the opening tip between the number 1 seed in this region, the Enderlin Eagles, going up against the number 9 seed, that is the Richland Colts. Richland played in a play-in matchup against the Hankinson Pirates in Hankinson on March the 3rd of last week. Richland won by 12, 62-50. Also, Region 1 play-in matchups, number 5 seed Fargo Oak Grove defeated Wyoming Ridge with a 12 seed, 87-63. Also, number 7 seed Lisbon won by 10 points over Tri-State, and the number 6 seed Northern Kansas won 61-39 over Maple River. So that's how we got to our portion of the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament bracket right here at the Edware Arena on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. Also, the Region 2 Basketball Tournament is going on today at the Betty. You can watch all those quarterfinals, semis, third place, and championship right here on your live event as well. But let's dive into this matchup between the Enderlin Eagles and the Richland Colts in this contest here. Enderlin averaging 73 points per contest, while defensively giving up 54. Their losses on this season against number 1 4 wins Minnewacan. You have Byron, Minnesota, Morris, Minnesota, a loss against Lemoore Litchfield Marion, and a loss against a top 5 ranked team in the Kindred Vikings as well. So you have 2 losses from out-of-state Minnesota competition, then 3 losses against teams that are in the top 10 poll. Number 8, Lemoore Litchfield Marion, number 2, Kindred, and number 1, 4 wins Minnewacan out of the Enderlin Eagles. They've won 6 of their last 7 contests. Some players to watch out for in this one. He's got a lot of attention, and for good reason. The 6'11 senior forward, Joel Hurlbert, is a Power 5 commit heading to Colorado coming up here in the fall, averaging 25 per contest and getting 14.5 rebounds per game here for Joel Hurlbert. Last season's 2021 North Dakota Gatorade Player of the Year, also surpassed Dean Striley of Linton from 1972. He has over now 1,400 career rebounds here for Joel Hurlbert. So that's one player to watch out for. Another, Gus Hurlbert, a 6'9 senior forward, a preferred walk-on commit to Northwestern of the Big Ten, has over 1,000 career points as well, and a National Merit Scholarship finalist. So as much as we talk about him on the court, just as good in the classroom as well here for Gus Hurlbert. The other 5, Carson Bartholomew, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He can be an X factor, particularly from beyond the arc here. Same can be said for Elijah Dixon, the 5'11 senior guard, heading to Lake Region State in the fall to play JUCO basketball. And Trey Wall has been in the starting lineup with Caden Ammerman. Today we'll see Trey Wall, the 5'9 junior guard, averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds. That's a little bit more of a player profile and look here into this matchup with the Enderlin Eagles and head coach Calvin Kraft. On the opposite side for the Richland Colts here, head coached by Jamie Nordick, 6 wins, 15 losses on the season, 3-8 in Region 1 play. Richland 5-1 when they score 60 or more points, so that's where the Colts want to try to get to, and they might need to get more than that against an Enderlin Eagle club that can put points up in a hurry. Richland averaging 55 points per contest, while defensively giving up 63 points per game. They are led in the scoring column by the junior guard Mason Storbach, and averaging 16 points and 3 rebounds, as 40 made 3 three-pointers on the season here for Richland there in Storbach. And another senior is Nick Thompson, the 6'1 senior forward, averaging 7 points per game, alongside with Kason Sievertson, the 6'5 sophomore center, averaging 7. And don't forget about Colton Mickelson, a senior guard, 10 points, 4 rebounds, and then you add in a junior in Teddy Faw, 8 points, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. Richland, under the first-year head coach of Jamie Nordic, kind of trying to find themselves in the early part of the season in December alongside January. Then all of a sudden, kind of figured out a little full court 2-2-1, going to a matchup 2-3 zone. We'll see if they play more man or more zone here today against the Enderlin Eagles. It's the number 9 seed, the Richland Colts, and the number 1 seed, Enderlin Eagles. When we come back after this, we'll go to the series history and take a look at the last handful of years and how these teams have performed in this Region 1 tournament as well. This is our IRE Insurance pregame show. For more, go online to IREINS.com. It's Enderlin and Richland in game number 1 of 4. It's the Region 1 boys basketball tournament here from Wapaton on your live events.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
Sometimes it's tough being a dad. Kids grow up fast. Don't even want me around anymore. You know when I first started noticing it? When I stopped getting hugs. Hugs mean a lot to a dad. So, with Command IQ, I found a way to get the hugs back. Watch.
Dad, the Wi-Fi is down.
Oh, let me see if I can fix it.
It's back. Thanks, Dad. You're the best.
With Command IQ, you can bring the hugs back.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
All your needs under one roof. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton, with cozy hotel rooms, water park, restaurant, and pub all in one location. And they're accepting resumes and interviews for front desk, housekeeping, and restaurant staff. A friendly work environment, competitive pay. Visit the website casinn.com, click on the employment tab, or call 701-347-4524. The Governor's Inn Water Park special this month: half-price wristbands at the water park and 30% off all birthday packages. Much more than just a hotel. The Days Inn and Governor's Water Park in Castleton, 701-347-4524.
It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament quarterfinal round action here on your live event. If you missed any of our coverage from the Region 1 girls, Region 2 girls, the EDC boys and girls basketball tournaments as well, you can simply go to our website, yourliveevent.com, or search Your Live Event on YouTube to check out everything for free on demand. And thanks to all of our great sponsors for allowing us to be here throughout the last couple of weeks. It's been a lot of fun, whether you've been at the Shields Center, the Betty Ingolstadt Sioux Center, and now everywhere in between, including here in Wapaton for this Region 1 boys basketball contest. Taking a look at the series history, the last time these two teams met between Enderlin and Richland, Enderlin won on February the 8th, 85-47 in Colfax, going up against the Colts. The last 10, Enderlin has owned the series, 7 wins, 3 losses, and Enderlin has won 3 straight games. The last Richland win comes on February 15th of 2019. The kicker, they haven't met a lot in the postseason. The last time they met in the postseason was when there was a District 2 tournament going on, for crying out loud. That was February 27th of 2015. Enderlin won at the Fargo Civic Center 77-48. Crazy to think it's been 7+ years now in Region 1 that there is no District 1 or District 2 tournament, but that's the last time Enderlin and Richland have met, when it was a district tournament. So you even have to go farther back yet for the regions. But again, Enderlin and Richland here in our first quarterfinal. The Eagles trying to do something they haven't done since 1996 with 3 consecutive wins here this week. That's trying to make a state tournament. They have 8 in program history. The first back in 1937. Most recent, though, since 1996. And this has been a club that's been ever so close the last couple of seasons. As you take a look back in 2016-17, just 5 wins and 16 losses for Enderlin. Lost to Milner North Sargent at the time in a Region 1 play-in. Then 2017-2018 got a couple more wins, went 8-14, lost to Widemere Lidgerwood in the Region 1 quarterfinals right here at NDSCS. You look in 2018-19 season, picked up a couple more wins. They went 10-12, lost to Kindred in the Region 1 quarterfinals from the Shield Center. And then 2 years ago, they went 18-3, and you thought, hey, this is a team with the Hurlberts now as sophomores. They're getting some experience. They have some pretty good pieces around them as well, that this could be a team to make some noise. Well, they got upset right here on this court in the Region 1 quarterfinals, 81-78 against Tri-State. That'll be something they'll look to avoid doing here today. And then last season, Enderlin 18 wins, 4 losses. They beat Sargent County in the Region 1 quarterfinals, but fell to Oak Grove in the Region 1 semis, where the Grovers hit a flurry of 3-pointers from the Shield Center. Eventually, Oak Grove would lose to Kindred in the Region 1 championship last season. So again, you can see the progression under head coach Calvin Kraft. You can see the progression every year since the last 5 years, getting a couple more wins, moving a little bit deeper into the Region 1 tournament, but they haven't played in the Region 1 championship here over those 5 seasons. They need to get to that point to try to get to the Minot State Dome here for this state tournament. On the opposite side for the Richland Colts, they have 3 state tournaments appearances in their program history, 2006, and then went back-to-back in 2019 and 2020. The problem with 2020, well, there's COVID. So they went 18-5 on the season, and they beat Central Cass in the Region 1 championship. They were unable to play at state because of COVID-19, and they were scheduled to play against 4 wins Minnewacan to open up that state tournament. In 2018-2019, the Colts went 23-3 on the season, beat the Kindred Vikings in the Region 1 title by 3, and finished 3rd place at state, beating Bishop Bryan that season in 2019. The Richland Colts coming off a 1-16 campaign from a year ago, losing to Northern Cass in the Region 1 play-in. So if you talk about first-year head coach here, Jamie Nordic as well, again, it's about progressions. It's about steps. 1 win a season ago. This year they went 6-15. They have made it to the Region 1 quarterfinals. Now the old question is, when you're going up against a team like Enderlin, which really this tournament is wide open. It's just not Enderlin and everybody else. Central Cass is going to have something to say. Kindred's going to have something to say. Sargent County, Oak Grove in our next contest. They'll be waiting to see who's going to win this one, then try to take care of business. This is a deep-seated region where on any given night, that old adage of all that's guaranteed is 32 minutes of basketball here on this Monday. So Richland, the number 9 seed, going up against the number 1 seed Enderlin Eagles. And earlier this season, Enderlin won at Richland 85-47. The Colts have been to state recently, 2019-2020. Enderlin, they haven't been there since 1996. We'll take a quick time out. We come back after this. We'll take a look at the latest Class B boys basketball poll, the final one in the state of North Dakota. That's all before starting lineups and the opening tip. It's the Region 1 boys basketball tournament here on your live event.
Central Cass School's mission is to foster student excellence in cooperation with family and community, and to provide educational opportunities in a safe and caring environment. Thank you to everyone who has helped make this mission a reality. The new STEM Center, Theater, Music Wing, Early Childhood Center, Wellness Center, and Athletic Complex will help set students up for success in school and life after graduation. They wish everyone at Central Cass good luck this year with academics and activities as you grow into the new space and move forward with excellence.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to Kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Day Kids Farms of Ada, Minnesota, celebrating 63 years, is having their annual bull and female sale March 26th, 1:30 p.m., selling Angus and Poll Hereford yearling bulls, along with 12 open elite heifer calves and 4 F1 baldy heifers. Go to www.dakitchfarms.com. Again, that's DAKITCH farms.com. All cattle sell DNA-tested carcass data and semen checked.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
Your local Castleton agents, Scott Kramer and Tyler Wasleen, wish the Squirrels the best of luck this postseason.
From all of us at Enbridge, thank you.
Thank you. Miigwech, and thank you for working on Line 3 replacement.
Thank you to everyone who supported this project.
Construction is complete on a new and safer pipeline that will deliver the North American energy that we all rely on every day. And it's done thanks to the support and hard work of thousands of people. I'm grateful for every single voice of support and every hour of labor put into this project. Thank you.
Our final segment on our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at irieins.com. Chase Miller with you high up top of the Crow's Nest. We love the view here on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. Joey Hughes running the camera. A nice day in the Red River Valley as well for travel, which is something that is needed with the State A boys and girls basketball tournament starting up on Thursday. What we have here for regions across the state of North Dakota as well. Taking a look at the latest Class B boys basketball poll that came out as of last night, as voted on by the North Dakota Associated Press Sportscasters, Writers, and Sportscasters Association here. 4 wins, Minnewacan, the Indians number 1, Kindred at number 2, followed by the Ranchers of Powers Lake out west at number 3. Number 4, Enderlin, and number 5, Central Cass. So the top 3 seeds in this region, top 5 in the state of North Dakota. The Beulah Miners at number 6 with North Border. The Eagles at 7. Lamore Litchfield, which defeated the Enderlin Eagles earlier this season and also lost to them at the Barnes County Tournament, are number 8. Allendale at number 9 and Shiloh Christian 10. Receiving votes respectively of Region 2's Thompson, Flasher, Surrey, Wilton and Wing, and Bishop Ryan. So that's the latest Class B boys basketball poll. And a little fun note, in the Region 1 Girls Basketball Championship game, it featured the Kindred Vikings and Northern Cashta Jags. While Kindred won the girls matchup, what's going to happen in the boys game? That'll be our final game of our quadruple header, with the number 3 seed Kindred Vikings going up against the number 6 seed of Northern Cass. So that'll be a fun one here later tonight. And in that series matchup between those two teams, Kindred won at Northern Cass earlier this year, 65-58. The 6 o'clock game will feature number 2 seed Central Cass and number 7 seed Lisbon. They played back on December the 30th. That was a tight one over the Christmas holiday break in Castleton. Central Cass won 59-56. The Squirrels have won 5 straight in that series, while between Kindred and Northern Cass, the Kindred Vikings have won 5 straight in that series. After this game concludes, Sargent County plays Fargo Oak Grove. Since Sargent County is co-op with Milner, North Sargent, and Sargent Central, and Fargo Oak Grove, those teams have split respectively over the last 2 years. Sargent County won in Milner earlier this season over Fargo Oak Grove, 76-65. So that's number 4 seed Sargent County. They were one of 4 teams to earn a bye here into the Region 1 quarters, with Central Cass, Kindred, and Enderlin. Fargo Oak Grove defeated Weimar Lingewood en route to their quarterfinal round appearance in this one. So that's a series history between the Bulldogs and the Grovers as well. Taking a look back one more time in the Region 1 championship games, Kindred in 2021, last season, 65-51, as they went on to advance to the state tournament where they took first. 2020, Richland over Central Cass. There is no state tournament because of COVID. 2019, Richland won by 3 over Kindred, and the Colts finished third. So in the last couple of years, Region 1 has represented awfully well heading to the state basketball tournament, which you can say about nearly every season. If you come out of this region, you're going to be tested, you're going to be skilled, and you're going to have a chance to make some noise heading to the state tournament. This year, the state tournament next Thursday through Saturday in the Magic City on the campus of Monet State at the Monet State Dome. That does it for our Irie Insurance pregame show. For all of your insurance requests, visit Irie Insurance online at IrieINS.com. When we come back after this, it's the starting lineups and the opening tip. It's the number 1 seed, Enderlin Eagles, 15 wins and 5 losses on the season, going up against the number 9 seed, Richland Colts, with a mark of 6 wins and 15 losses on the season. Winner advances to the semifinals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Joey Hughes running the camera. Chase Miller with you here from Ed Ware Arena on the campus of North Dakota State College of Science. The starting lineups and the opening tip is next. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament.
The Enderlin Alumni Association promotes the school and community, as over the past few years, Enderlin athletics have been greatly supported by the alumni, from upgrades to the weight room, practice equipment, and technology. The Enderlin Alumni Association hopes to improve the quality of life for students and citizens by giving back to the community and keeping it local. The Enderlin Area School and Enderlin community would like to thank the Enderlin Alumni Association for their generous and continued support. Go Eagles!
From too wet to too dry, we know Mother Nature has the final say on the crop. Count on Irie Insurance to help manage that risk. Irie Insurance has a proven track record with over 30 years of experience as a crop insurance leader. Protect your legacy with the right tools to do the job. Learn more at IrieInsurance.com or by calling your local agent in Devils Lake, Hillsboro, Hope, Mackville, Towner, and West Fargo.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, Friday, March 18th at the ranch near Hitterdall, Minnesota. 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 head of April calving heifers. The sale will be broadcast on DV Auction, and you can request a catalog today by emailing gjrangus@feltontel.net. Call them at 701-361-3189. The Jacobson Red Angus Annual Bull Sale, offering 52 of the region's highest quality Red Angus bulls, along with 11 bred heifers. Friday, March 18th at 1 o'clock.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Richland Colts, the visitors on the scoreboard, getting announced first here for the starting 5. They're going to go like this. Casson Sievertson, a 6'5 sophomore forward, averaging 7 points and 6 rebounds per contest. You have Colton Mickelson. Mickelson, a 6'1 senior guard, averaging 10 points and 4 rebounds. Mason Storbakken, a 5'11 junior guard, averaging 16 points, 3 boards. Then you have Nick Thompson, a 6'1 senior forward. Thompson averaging 7 ones and 7 points and 4.5 rebounds. And then Teddy Flaw, Theodore, his full name, but for short it's Teddy, the 6-foot junior guard, 8 points and 6 rebounds. Sievertson, Mickelson, Storbakken, Thompson, and Flaw. Richland, head coach by Jamie Nordick, 6 wins and 15 losses on the season. As we go now from Richland to the Enderlin Eagles, as the Enderlin Eagles, we'll get to their starting 5 here. They're going to go like this. Head coach by Calvin Kraft. 15 wins and 5 losses on the season here for Enderlin. Trey Wall, a 5'9 junior guard, averaging 4 points and 3 rebounds per contest. You have Gus Hurlbert, the Northwestern commit, heading to play in the city of Chicago for collegiate basketball, the preferred walk-on here. Hurlbert, a 6'9 senior forward at 17 points. Elijah Dixon, the 5'11 senior guard, 8 points, 3 assists here for Dixon, heading to Devils Lake to play at Lake Region State in the fall for collegiate basketball. Carson Bartholomew, just a junior, the 6'6 junior forward with 14 points and 5 rebounds. And Joe Hurlbert, heading to Colorado, the 6'11 senior forward, 25 points and 14 rebounds per contest here for Enderlin. So Wall, Hurlbert, Dixon, Bartholomew, and Hurlbert, that's Joe and Gus respectively here for the Enderlin Eagles. As we go from there to our starting lineups, as we get you set for this contest with the Richland Colts and the Enderlin Eagles. Opening tip is scheduled for 3 o'clock, and we are right on time here in Wahpeton for game number 1 of 4. You can catch the entire Region 1 boys basketball tournament here on your live events. Sievertson and Hurlburt opening tap is won by the Enderlin Eagles here, as Elijah Dixon will bring it across the timeline to the right-hand side to Bartholomew. Back to Dixon, high post touch here to Hurlburt. Ball gets skipped to Wall. Wall rises, left baseline, three-pointer off the mark. Rebound comes down to Colton Mickelson. So Richland comes out in a little matchup zone here to start this contest off. Mickelson with the basketball, looks on the inside, try to get a shot off, can't. Good defense there by Bartholomew as Enderlin will match up man-to-man. This one goes almost to the scores table as Mickelson will track it down. 35-second shot clock, 8-minute quarters here in Class B boys basketball in North Dakota. Storbakken, left of the key, leaves it, top of the key. Mickelson shoots the three. That one's going to rattle out and aboard to Trey Wall. So both teams come up empty on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the opening possession. Trey Wall will handle it. Ball gets skipped left-hand side to Dixon. Dixon to the high post here to Hurlburt. That's to Gus, who spins on the inside off the backboard, no, and ball will stay with the Enderlin Eagles. So that high-low game there with Joe to Gus, and it will stay Enderlin Eagle basketball. Enderlin will inbound it here with Bartholomew to the right of the baseline and a fresh 35 on the shot clock. That's going to be a key here for Richland. How can they match up in this zone trying to get defensive boards? Bartholomew tries to invert a shot. That's off the mark as we have a rebound by Sievertson, but then a turnover by the Richland Colts. The winner of this game will play the winner of our next contest tomorrow night at 6 in semifinal game number 1, Sargent County and Fargo Oak Grove. This one, Bartholomew throws it off the back of a Colton. He'll get fouled. Sievertson will pick up the foul. His first, team's first, after Bartholomew threw it off the back of Thompson. And going to the free throw line is a 71% shooter at the stripe in Bartholomew. Free throw attempt number 1 here on the way. That one is good. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming. Bartholomew goes 2 for 2 from the line as Enderlin draws first blood on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here in the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. 6:45 left to play here in quarter number 1. Dribble handoff. This one goes to Storbakken to Thompson. It's on the deck, and Enderlin comes up with the steal as they handle it here with Bartholomew. Bounce pass across the paint. Good defense by Teddy Flaw getting back and hustling here for Richland. Richland out in those little powder blue uniforms with those white numerals and lettering. The Colts from Colfax, North Dakota. Little Richland 44. Thompson will handle it. Hand off now to Flaw. Flaw wears the headband, goes down the paint. Bounce pass to Sievertson. His shot gets blocked by Hurlburt. And the size there of Joe again, he can really close the window in a hurry at 6'11". Joe goes down, gets tripped up. It's going to go to Gus Hurlburt as Gus will get called for 2 free throws upcoming here on the foul. This foul will come on Mickelson, his first and the team's second. So Gus Hurlburt goes to the line, a 70% free throw shooter on the season for the 6'9" senior forward. Enderlin at the line right now, and they're taking full advantage of the charity stripe. All 3 points from the free throw line. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here. This to try to give the Eagles a 4-point lead. Now 4-4 from the line as Gus Hurlburt has 2 points. Bartholomew with 2 points here, and Enderlin leads it by 4. Storbakken, right wing, gives it between the circles down to Mickelson, and ball gets kicked here, and it will stay Colts basketball. Enderlin giving up 54 points per contest. For the Enderlin Eagles, this is a team that can get up and down the floor with the best of them. 3 of their 5 losses this year when they are held under 55 points in a contest. Flaw with the basketball right on the Wildcat emblem here. Congratulations goes out to Adam Jacobson's club as well for making the national tournament at the JUCO level here at NDSCS. Turnover here by Richland, their third. Right-hand side, Bartholomew, 3 off the front iron, and a rebound comes down, and it will be Storbakken with the board and the foul by Trey Wall. That'll be Wall's first, team's first here in Richland. Just trying to find a little bit of rhythm offensively. They've held Enderlin scoreless in terms of field goals, but the Eagles have been able to get to the free throw line 4 times in this Monday afternoon's performance. Shot just inside. The 3-point line is good by Teddy Flaw. And Richland gets their first points of the contest, and the Colts will come out Little zone, full court defense. It'll go back into their 2-3 matchup zone. Dixon, right of the key, will handle it. Ball gets skipped Bartholomew. Bartholomew rips it through on Flaw. Pops a pass inside to Gus Hurlbert, who spins on the baseline off the window, no. And Sievertson gets the rebound. Storbakken up the other end of the floor now as Richland has a chance to take the lead or tie with a bucket here. Thompson between the circles, gives it back to Flaw at the right-hand side. Flaw with a jab step, top of the key, kick out left-hand side now to Mickelson. Mickelson rises from the 15-foot line. That one's going to be off the mark, and a rebound to Trey Wall. Good contested defense there by Bartholomew, making it just enough on the shot fake. Double team comes, kick out Dixon, left wing three on the way, got it to go! Elijah Dixon from the left wing, and the Eagles are up by 5. Elijah Dixon with his 26th made three of the season gives Enderlin their largest lead early in this one. Storbakken takes the ball screen, a little shovel pass across the way, intercepted here by Hurlbert, but getting back is going to be Colton Mickelson. Mickelson inside the paint, bounce pass now to Thompson as it goes around the horn. Open is Flaw. Flaw goes right down Main Street, left-handed layup for 2. Teddy Flaw with all 4 points here for the Richland Colts. At the midway point of quarter number 1 here, Enderlin inside with Hurlbert. Joe's shot is off the mark, and Nick Thompson gets his first rebound of the day. Now with Mickelson. Mickelson looking backdoor for Thompson. Nothing there. Left-hand side is Sievertson. Sievertson rips it through here on Hurlbert. Tries to spin. Goes backdoor to Cutting. Flaw for 2. It's Teddy's world, and we're just living in it. Flaw with all 6 points here for the Richland Colts. It's the number 1 seed Enderlin, the number 9 seed Richland, and early on, the 9 seed hanging around. Hurlbert to Bartholomew, left pocket 3 on the way is short. Rebound comes to Thompson. Thompson with back-to-back rebounds here. Mickelson in transition, and Bartholomew is a thief. Gets the steal. Bartholomew leads a 2-on-1. Little Euro step down the paint off the backboard. Good for 2. And a timeout on the floor will break. Carson Bartholomew now with 4 points to lead the floor for Enderlin. On your Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, it's the Eagles up by 3.
Kate's Kennels, located in Castleton, North Dakota. We offer boarding for all of your furry companions. Whether you're going on vacation or you have an emergency, we are here for you. We know they are a member of your family, and we will treat them as if they were one of our own. Kennel tours are always welcome. Check us out on Facebook at Kate's Kennels or visit our website at kateskennels.com. Give us a call at 701-347-4176 for all your furry friend boarding needs.
The Kindred Vikings Booster Club is an organization of parents and community members that supports and encourages the advancement to kindred athletic programs, focusing on wholesome school spirit, promoting good sportsmanship, and developing high ideals of character. For more information, or if you'd like to be part of the Kindred Vikings Booster Club, send an email to kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. That's kindredboosterclub@gmail.com. Go Vikings!
Back here on the floor inside the Blick Reactivity Center after the timeout by Enderlin. They'll have 4 remaining. Richland has yet to use a timeout. Inside pass goes to Flaw at the left wing here. Flaw back up top with it to Mickelson. Mickelson looking on the inside here to Sievertson. Double team comes, and we're going to get a foul on the floor. This would be the second by Enderlin, so both teams are 2 fouls right now in the first half as the foul comes on the Eagles. This will be on Gus Hurlbert, his first, and the team's second. Little zone defense now by Enderlin here. Bounce pass inside Thompson. His shot gets blocked by Hurlbert. That was Gus and Joe on the inside. We'll give the block to Gus. Dixon goes down the paint right-handed. Finger roll, layup for 2. Elijah Dixon now with 5, and the Eagles are up by 5. Richland, right-hand side of the man who's got all the points for the Colts, and Teddy Flaw with 6. Here comes a half-court trap. Right-hand side, Storbakken 3 on the way off the back tab, and a board to Bartholomew. Carson Bartholomew looked for the quick outlet. Richland got back well defensively. Snell stay in this 2-3 zone. Bartholomew, a little jab step down the paint, lost the handle, and a turnover here as he ran in to Joe Hurlbert. Turnover number 3 on the Enderlin Eagles. Early on, Enderlin led by the 5 of Elijah Dixon, 4 of Carson Bartholomew, and 2 by Gus Hurlbert. All 6 points for Richland comes by the 6-foot junior guard in Teddy Flaw. Storbakken takes a high ball screen by Thompson. Pick and pop action. Mickelson left wing, thought about a 3. Looking on the interior, ball gets skipped to Thompson, back to Mickelson here, around the horn to Flaw. Flaw with a jab step there, getting guarded well by Ammerman. Now to Storbakken. Storbakken looks for the ball screen, ball gets tipped. Storbakken will stay with it, shot clock to single digits here, and we got a reach and foul on Dixon. Elijah Dixon with his first and the team's third here in this contest. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament here on your live event. We got all the games today, Tuesday, and alongside third place and championship night on Thursday, as Bartholomew almost got the steal. If you're Jamie Nordic, you don't mind the pace of the game in terms of the score. You're just looking for some more balanced scoring right now. Richland, the last couple minutes, done a better job on the defensive window as well. Enderlin got to the free throw line because of second chance opportunities early. If you're Calvin Kraft, it's just not allowing a team like a number 9 seed in the tournament to stick around in the third and fourth quarter where an upset could happen. Flaw gets to the rim. Shot is off the mark after Ammerman had the guard, and the rebound comes down to Joe Hurlbert. Joe with his first board of the contest. In the front court now as Elijah Dixon will pop it high post. This goes to Joe on the inside, lost it for a second, and he's going to get stolen away. Here goes Flaw. Teddy Flaw leads a 2-on-2. Flaw was going to go up with it, lost the handle. Kick out now to Storbakken, top of the key. Thompson from way downtown for three is short. Rebound though to Mickelson. Mickelson at the left wing. Shot clock will stay continuing as it never drew iron here as Severson trying to back his defender down. Mickelson left-hand side rises, 15-footer is long, and a backside rebound by Hurlbert. That is Joe's second. Under 50 seconds left to play here in quarter number one. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball quarterfinals here. Enderlin inside to Hurlbert, spins over Thompson off the window, no. Ball gets tipped out, Hurlbert, second chance opportunity, yes, and count it. Hurlbert, an 81% free throw shooter, will go to the line to shoot the good old-fashioned three-point play. The foul will come on Severson. Payson's second, team's third as substitution in the contest here for Richland. Nick Wolfcool, a 6-foot senior, will check in here. So again, the offensive rebounding here by Enderlin has allowed them to get this lead, and they're perfect from the line. Now 5 of 5 from the line for the Eagles. Richland with their largest deficit of the game right now. Dangerous pass. Wolfcool will handle it here. Wolfcool bounce pass across the top of the key. Dixon gets the steal. Dixon wants to run. Little shovel pass to Bartholomew. Left-handed scoop and score. Carson Bartholomew now with 6. The Eagles got out in transition and they knew what to do with it. Enderlin now up by 10. Storbakken with the basketball. Bartholomew gets the steal. This one goes to Ammerman now with 8 seconds to Bartholomew. Bartholomew goes hard down the paint. Pops a pass to Hurlbert. Turnover. 2 seconds, 1 second. Can Wolfcool get the shot off? Tries to pass, and that's how we'll end our first quarter. On our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard after 1 quarter play in the Region 1 quarterfinals, it's Enderlin up by 10.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
As we return to the floor here, the Enderlin Eagles lead it by 10 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard here. Richland will start with the basketball to get going here in the second quarter. Chase Miller with you alongside Joey Hughes running the camera high up top here of the Blickery Activity Center as we have a kickball by Carson Bartholomew. Neither team is going to go deep into the bench in terms of running a full line change out and playing 10 guys. They're going to stay with their 6, 7, maybe dip their toe to 8 or 9, depending on the situation of a contest here. Left-hand side is Mickelson rises for a 3. That one rattles out, and a rebound comes down to Joe Hurlbert. That's going to be Joe's 4th of the contest. We've seen Richland have a little full-court pressure defense that's more of a 2-2-1 that goes back to the 2-3 zone. Enderlin hasn't been too disrupted by it yet. Turnaround jump shot inside the paint there by Joe Hurlbert. Joe now with 5 points here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin up by 12 and trying to add on to it right now. In that first quarter play, 4 different Eagles were in the scoring column, led by the 6 points of Carson Bartholomew. Enderlin went 5 of 5 from the free throw line. Richland has yet to shoot a free throw here today as a team. They're led by the 6 of Mr. Teddy Flaw. Storbakken takes the ball screen there by Thompson. Looks for the shot, reverse it left-hand side. Now to Flaw. Back up top to Wolfcool here, interior to Thompson over Dixon. Right hand, a layup, no ball, gets tapped out. Last touch by Elijah Dixon and Enderlin. On the baseline here goes the Richland Colts, and this is always a dangerous time when you're trying to be the team that pulls off the upset, just trying to avoid the turnovers. We've seen Richland so far with 7, Enderlin with 5, but there's been the transition game, which has been short by Enderlin, but when they've been able to get out and run, they've taken advantage of it, and it's been the offensive rebounds as well by the Eagles that's been the difference maker in this contest. And the length. You get a lot more hesitation and shot fakes against this 2-3 zone that Enderlin comes out here. Storbakken, Mickelson, he'll shoot it from the hip, off the mark, and a board to Hurlbert, his 5th. Hurlbert, baseball pass up the floor to just a cutting wall. Instead of going up with it, it's a turnover. He looked for the kick out, and Wolfcool was there for Richland. Storbakken around the horn to Thompson, now to Flaw, right-hand side, who's going to drive to the paint, kick out to Mickelson, right at the Wildcat emblem here. High post touch to Wolfcool. Wolfcool spins, double team, now to Storbakken at the left baseline, and we're going to get a traveling violation here on Richland. The Enderlin Eagles trying to get back to the Region 1 semifinals for back-to-back seasons here. That's where they were tripped up against Fargo Oak Grove, as Bartholomew will check out here, and Ammerman will check in. So Bartholomew got a little bit of a cut and some blood, so he'll get worked on the far side. Looks to be all right. Just, again, anytime you have, whether it's a scrape, blood, something on your arm, wrist, or knee, you're going to have to come out and allow the trainers here to get you ready to get back in the contest. Dixon, little curl hop through the paint, and we're going to have a traveling violation here on Dixon. Something Coach Calvin Kraft won't like too much of here is the turnovers are starting to mount as this game rises. We got them down so far with 7 in this contest here for Enderlin. Flaw with the ball screen at the top of the key, hedge there by Hurlbert. Flaw leaves it left-hand side now to Mickelson. Richland bounce pass Storbakken here. Dixon on the guard. Storbakken gets cut off. It goes across the paint to Flaw, and Hurlbert able to get the steal. In the backcourt now is Dixon here. Dixon slings the pass to Wall. Wall at the right baseline. Back to Dixon here to Ammerman around the world as it goes to Gus Hurlbert. Hurlbert double team comes, and getting on the floor there is Teddy Flaw for the turnover. Flaw in transition. Flaw looks across over right to left on Enderman. Shot fake, throws one up, and Teddy Flaw now with all 8 points here for the Richland Colts. Richland back within 10 at the 5:30 mark here of this first half on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Then we get a turnover, and going out of play will be the Richland Colts there in Mickelson. As we have a time on the floor, we'll break as well. 5:28 left to play here in the second quarter. It's Richland down by 10.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
After the timeout, as the Richland Colts will come out. Richland just given up 2 points here in this quarter. On the opposite side, just 2 points given up as well by Enderlin. So neither team has had a great start to this second quarter here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Carson Bartholomew getting slated to inbound this basketball here as they'll handle it with Elijah Dixon. Dixon to Bartholomew. Hurlbert posting up on the inside after the timeout called by head coach Calvin Kraft. So they'll have 3 remaining here in regulation. Hurlbert wraparound pass. This one to Bartholomew. Right wing 3. Tickles a twine. Carson Bartholomew now with a game-high 9 as the Enderlin Eagles lead by 13. Left-hand side, this one goes Mickelson, bounce pass to Flaw. There's Bartholomew, and the Eagles have a 2-on-1 behind the back by Bartholomew, and Dixon gets fouled. Carson Bartholomew showing you he's got the handles with a little spice on the side on a Monday afternoon. Free throw attempts upcoming here for Elijah Dixon, as the foul will come here on Colton Mickelson, his second team's four. So you have 2 on Sievertson, 2 on Mickelson as well here for Richland as Dixon goes to line. A 65% free throw shooter makes free throw attempt number 1. Nick Muniz, a 5'11 sophomore guard, will check in here. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming for Enderlin. It's good. So the Enderlin Eagles right now in this second quarter outscoring Richland at 7-2 right now as they lead it by 15. Thompson's pass is almost thrown away by Joe Hurlbert, who is one step away from running the scores table. 9-6 with 3:12 left to play in the first quarter. Since then, it's been all Enderlin here as they try to get to the half up by at least 15 or more. Richland right now wants to cut into this deficit, try to get it down to 10 before the half, but again, that's the Achilles heel right now. Their 12th turnover of the contest. Hurlbert up the floor to Bartholomew, right wing up to Joe. Joe with a shot fake. Hang shoots, pops a pass inside to Gus for 2. Gus Hurlbert now with 4. This one gets in the front court now with Teddy Flaw and the Richland Colts, who defeated Hankinson to get here. Richland has won 3 straight games. Thompson's goes hard on the inside. Ball gets deflected off of Hurlbert. I'll stay with the Richland Colts. Richland won 3 straight over Sargent County here on the campus of NDSCS in the Bonanza. Then defeated Wymer, Lidgewood, and Hankinson by 12 in a Region 1 play-in to get to the region quarterfinals here. Thompson on the left baseline here. Now to Storbach, and around the horn is Flaw. Right at the key for 3! And he tickles a twine. Teddy Flaw with all 11 points here for the Richland Colts. A desperately needed field goal there for Richland. Bartholomew's pass goes down the paint. This one now back up top to Bartholomew to Ammerman. Ammerman on the inside of Hurlbert, and a foul here on the reach. That'll be with Wolfcool, his first and the team's 5th. And the free throw line to shoot, too, will be Joe Hurlbert. 5 points, 5 rebounds, 1 of 1 from the free throw line, and as a team, Enderlin 7 of 7 from the stripe. First of 2 on the way here for Enderlin. Hurlbert makes the first. It's been a balanced effort so far as every starting player except for Trey Wall has scored here for the Enderlin Eagles. Free throw attempt number 2 rattles in and out, and rebound comes down to Flaw. Storbakken pops a pass, Wolfcool. Wolfcool at the top of the key here. Backing down Hurlbert, right-hand side now to Flaw. Flaw will handle it there, guarded by Ammerman. Takes a ball screen to the top of the key here. They go underneath it. Flaw shoots the 3. That one is off the mark and a board by Hurlbert. Joe gets his 6th of the contest now, and this is a man at 6'11", also has the handles to dribble it in the front court. Dixon goes hard down the paint. Scoop shot, no. Follow up by Gus Hurlbert, yes. Gus Hurlbert now with 6 points here on this Monday afternoon. A 17-point lead for the Enderlin Eagles. Flaw takes a ball screen, wraparound pass, right-hand side to Muniz on this little weaving action to the top of the key. Left-hand side as Muniz gets cut off there to Storbakken. Storbakken at the free throw line. Crow hop down the paint to Wolfcool. His shot is good, and he beats it by Hurlbert, and Joe hits the deck hard. Looks like Joe is all right, but Muniz at 5'11", able to get by Hurlbert there, and Hurlbert looks to be all right. Just hit his back square on the floor here. This one right wing, now to Dixon. Dixon at the right-hand side pops a pass to Ammerman, now to Joe. Joe power, dribble interior, and a foul coming on Thompson. Foul will come here on Nick, his first, team 6, and going to the free throw line is Hurlbert. Hurlbert, free throw attempt number 1, rattles out. That high-low game has been working well right now, however, for Enderlin against his 2-3 zone where they've got Gus running the baseline a little bit. Joe's just hanging out the free throw line, and then you put the 3 guys with Dixon, Ammerman, Wall, or Bartholomew 3 of those 4 around the top of the perimeter, just moving the ball around. So they've been able to have some success going on the interior so far today, which is what you would expect with guys that stand at 6'9", 6'6", 6'11", respectively against Richland. And their tallest player is Sievertson at 6'5". Storbakken on the inside, shot gets partially blocked. Wolfcool with it, shot fake, another block, this time by Bartholomew. 2:14 to go before we get to our halftime show. Take a look at the first half numbers, preview what's to come, and more. That's all coming up on our halftime show here at the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Flaw bounce pass to the right baseline here for the Richland Colts as they handle it right-hand side. This one will be with Muniz. Around the horn of Wolfcool here. Wolfcool tries to rip it through. Muniz back up top, 6 seconds on the shot clock. Richland has to try to get a shot off. Muniz hedge. This is the Flaw. Flaw has to get the shot off, doesn't see the shot clock, and it's going to be a violation here on Richland. Jamie Nordick, the head coach of the Richland Colts, will take a timeout. We'll break with them. 1:56 left to play here in half number 1.
The Maple Valley Parents Organization is an organization whose main purpose is to support all Maple Valley student activities, to promote a healthy environment and attitudes for the youth. Their aim is to encourage growth and interest in these areas by supporting them in a sportsmanlike manner. The Maple Valley Parents Organization is open to anyone. If you'd like to become a member or see upcoming events, like their Facebook page by searching Maple Valley Parents Organization on Facebook.
For the Richland Colts, Jamie Nordick took the timeout for Richland, his first of this first half of play, as Enderlin will handle the basketball off the timeout here as the Enderlin Eagles up by 16 points on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. You have Bartholomew, Dixon in the backcourt, a pair of Hurlburts and Ammerman on the floor right now here for Enderlin. Joe with it up top to Dixon, around the horn now to Bartholomew. They go for the alley-oop and the flush. Joe Hurlburt with the dunk. And the Eagles lead it by 18. That's how you drop a play off the timeout there. Set up for the zone backside pick, and Hurlburt were able to easily finish with the dunk. Richland, top of the key. This goes to Teddy Flaw. Flaw down the paint, left-handed layup, and Flaw gets fouled. Teddy Flaw with 11 of the 13 points for Richland, a 57% free throw shooter. As a foul will come here on Dixon, his second and the team's fourth. First free throw attempts of the contest here for the Richland Colts. Going back to that alley-oop, though, you could just kind of see it. Ammerman was at the free throw line. Hurlburt was on the baseline. Once they skipped it, the zone has to react. So as long as you seal the backside of that 2-3 zone, particularly the bottom man, it's easy at 6'11" for Hurlburt to go up for the alley-oop, and he got it. Free throw attempts by Flaw goes 1 of 2. Flaw, though, having himself a really nice afternoon here. 12 points for the Richland Colts. He averages 8.5 points per contest, so well above that already here in the opening 14 minutes and change. Ammerman leaves it on the baseline here. Ball gets skipped to Bartholomew. Right wing 3 for Carson, off the mark. Ball gets tipped out. Trey Wall will handle it there. Tiptoes inside. Hurlburt with another rim-rocking flush. Joe Hurlburt with back-to-back dunks here for the Enderlin Eagles. A 19-point deficit now for Richland. Wolfcool showing his dribbling handles as he went down to a knee, ball on a play, and last touch by Bartholomew. It's the one thing when we've seen Enderlin over the years with the pair of Hurlburts and Bartholomew, they can all get up and try to rock the rim. We've seen the alley-oop dunk and now the flush dunk on the inside here for Hurlburt. This one, Storbakken, curl hop through the paint, right-hand side to Wolfcool. Playing a little give-and-go action now with Thompson. Wolfcool gets by Hurlburt, left-handed layup for 2, and he finishes with the left. Wolfcool went right at the 6'11" senior forward here and able to finish with the 2 points. But you look up, and every couple of minutes, Enderlin just takes what was a 12-point lead up to 14, up to 15, now up by 17. Bartholomew looks for the skip, finds a Trey Wall to the baseline here. Hurlburt, 15-footer on the way, swirls out, and a board by Thompson. Richland with 10 seconds, now with 9. Storbakken goes to paint. Runner from the baseline, no. Rebound underneath. Flaw rips it through. Left-hand side to Muniz. Left pocket 3. That's long. A board by Gus. Hurlburt tries to get the shot off, and instead It's the scoreboard here at Edware Arena. So after one half of play, it's the Enderlin Eagles 33, the Richland Colts 16. Enderlin in that first half of play led by the 7 points of Elijah Dixon. You also had 9 points by Carson Bartholomew and double figures of 10 for Hurlburt. Richland led by the 12 of Teddy Flaw. Halftime shows next here on your live event.
Mindak Market is located in the J.C. Penney wing of the West Acres Mall in Fargo with over 4,000 square feet of localness. Greg, Susan, Katie, Sarah Melody, and staff are proud to promote local products from North Dakota, Minnesota, and South Dakota. You'll see everything from honey and jams, puzzles, and year-round gift baskets at Mindak Market. Stop by the store in West Acres or check out their website at mindakmarket.com. That's mindakmarket.com to shop and order online.
Going to NDSCS, I found out way more than just like sports. I met a lot of people just on my floor, and then different activities you could go to that were on campus. I for sure will look back on all the memories and love it. My name is Grace, and I'm here for my future.
First week of college, I can't tell you how many friends I've made. It's a family, you know what I mean? Like every time I go to a meeting, like everyone knows my name. They're always kind to me. I love it. I can't explain how much I love it here. My name is Junior, and I'm here for my future.
North Star Ag is your premier full-service short-line machinery dealer. Whether it's equipment sales, parts, or service, North Star Ag carries a full range of equipment from leading brands such as Meridian, Brandt, and Salford Valmar. The North Star team is here to help you year-round. Learn more at northstar-ag.com. That's northstar-ag.com. Or visit them at their Tower City facility. North Star Ag, committed to quality, committed to you. The Northern Cass School District believes that every learner can change the world. That's why they provide a world-class education. Northern Cass will commit to purposely build trust, develop authentic relations, and engage in innovative practices which will empower learners to be choice-ready. Northern Cass is dedicated and passionate about relationships, teaching and learning, self-reflection, acknowledging greatness, and support of the community. For more information, go online to northerncasschool.org. That's northerncasschool.org.
Making a difference and impacting lives comes together when you study to become a nurse at Lake Region State College. Our nursing program is available in Mayville, Grand Forks, and Devils Lake. Find out more today. Lake Region State College. We change lives.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
As we get to our halftime show here, the number one team in this region, the Enderlin Eagles, leading it 33-16 after one quarter of play. Enderlin with 16 first quarter points, then 17 in the second. Richland held to 6 points in the first, 10 points in the second. Team numbers here for the Enderlin Eagles: 9 of 11 from the line, 4 players in the scoring column, 2 threes, and 9 turnovers. For the Richland Colts right now, they have 3 players in the scoring column. 1 made 3. They're 1 of 2 from the line with 13 first-half turnovers. Individual numbers for Enderlin: Joe Hurlburt with 11 points, 3 of 5 from the line, and 2 dunks. 9 points by Carson Bartholomew, made 3. 7 by Elijah Dixon, 2 of 2 from the line with the made 3. And 6 points by Gus Hurlburt, who's 2 of 2 from the line. The Enderlin Eagles led by the 11 here by Joe Hurlburt. For the Richland Colts, led by the 12 points of Teddy Flaw. Flaw also 1 of 2 from the free throw line with 1 made 3-pointer here. Flaw again with 12 points, then 2 points apiece of Wolfcool off the bench and Minas off the bench here for the Richland Colts. Again, Richland led by the 12 points of Teddy Flaw. Some of the other first half numbers here: Enderlin shooting 57.9% from the floor, 11 of 19. They're 2 of 4 from beyond the arc right now here in this contest. For the Richland Colts, they're 7 of 23 from the floor currently, 1 of 8 from the three-point line, and again, we mentioned just 1 of 2 from the charity stripe. Rebounds right now, +4 for Enderlin, 14-10. the assists. You have 7 assists on 11 made field goals here for the Enderlin Eagles, so something Coach Calvin Kraft will very much appreciate and like. Again, after one half of play, it's the Enderlin Eagles 33, the Richland Colts 16. When we come back, we'll preview what's to come here at the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament.
The Command IQ app helps me manage the Wi-Fi in every room of the house however I want. Like this room, where my wife talks to her friends in her book club every week.
Oh. Darla? Honey, my Wi-Fi is down. That never happens.
Well, that's strange. Well, we'll see if we can get someone to come fix it next month. Command IQ, you're my new best friend.
This is Chris Brecken from RDK Enterprises, your local precision planting dealer. We will be holding our Hillsboro Operator Clinic Monday, March 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. This clinic will provide the opportunity to brush up on monitor setup and operation of precision planting systems. RDK Enterprises Operator Clinic, Monday, March 21st at our Hillsboro store. We look forward to visiting with you. To see the agenda and register for this event, visit planterdoc.com.
Riverside Building Center in Lisbon, North Dakota is Southeastern North Dakota's premier building supply headquarters. They have it all from the basic home improvements to complete pre-built homes. Their staff is knowledgeable in every product they sell and have over 110 combined years of experience. With their large inventory to sell from and a fleet of 6 delivery vehicles, Riverside Building Center in Lisbon can bring the products to your job site. From a hammer all the way to a home, they have you covered. Visit rbclisbon.com today. Riverside Building Center in Lisbon.
As we continue here on our halftime show, let's take a look at what's coming up next. It's the number 4 seed Sargent County Bulldogs going up against the number 5 seed in the Fargo Oak Grove Grovers. That is scheduled to get underway at 4:30 here this afternoon. The winner of this contest will play the winner of our next one for our semifinal number 1 tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Pregame show gets underway at 5:30 right here on your live event. Our evening portion of the bracket will feature the number 2 seed Central Cass Squirrels against the number 7 seed Lisbon Broncos. That'll tip off at 6 o'clock tonight here on your live event. Then the nightcap, the number 3 seed Kinder Vikings and the number 6 seed Northern Cass Jaguars. The winner of that contest will play the winner of Central Cass and Lisbon in semifinal number 2 tomorrow night at 7:30. Then you have the third place game at 6 o'clock on Thursday, followed by the championship game at 7:30 as well. At the half, the Enderlin Eagles, led by Joel Hurlbert, while Richland, led by Teddy Flaw with 12 points. Second half is next here on your live event.
See your future come together at Lake Region State College. Train for in-demand careers, part-time, full-time, or online. At Lake Region State College, we change lives.
Your family farm has been adapting to challenges in the field for generations. Taupe Insurance is here to help you weather the storm when those challenges arise. Visit with Taupe Insurance today about a quote or review of your policies. Taupe Insurance offers coverage on your farm's assets, crop, and hail insurance, plus home and auto, commercial, and life insurance. Stop in for a visit today at their office in Castleton or give Taupe Insurance a call at 701-347-4045.
As we come back here on the floor, the Enderlin Eagles, head coached by Calvin Kraft, as you see on the screen right there. Come on the locker room, some final adjustments here for his squad. On the opposite side for head coach of the Richland Colts, Jamie Norick, doing the same thing here after one half of play. The Enderlin Eagles well in front right now over the Richland Colts as we get ready for this second half of action. Coming up on our post-game show, we'll hear from a victorious player or coach or maybe even both. We'll get you set for game number 2. Get to our RDK Enterprises Precision Play of the Game. That might be a Hurlbert dunk. And then we get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as well. Final numbers and more. That's all coming up on our post-game show. Can Enderlin hold off the number 9 seed Richland here in the second half and the Eagles just keep on trucking along? Or can the Richland Colts find themselves down by maybe 10, 12 points to get play going in the fourth quarter and give them a prime opportunity to try to pull off the upset here over the number 1 seed in this region. Game 1 of 4, Chase Miller with you courtside. You got Joey Hughes with us. Joel Morgan will be joining the party a little bit later on as well. To start this second half of play, Richland will stay committed to that 2-3 zone here as Enderlin leaves it left-hand side to Bartholomew. Now to Gus Hurlbert. You have Joe out there, Dixon, and Trey Wall, the original starting 5 here for Enderlin. Bartholomew rises from the baseline, gets it to go. Carson Bartholomew in this contest now. We got him down for 11 points. The official stats have him down for 9. This one goes to baseline Thompson, right pocket 3, and he rattles it in. Nick Thompson with the second made 3 of the game here for Richland, and that's how you get an answer back. Now they got to get some defensive stops. Bartholomew, teardrop floater, in for 2. Carson Bartholomew with back-to-back field goals here for the Enderlin Eagles. This one goes with Teddy Flaw. Flaw hangs, leaves it left-hand side. This is to Sievertson. Sievertson will throw the shot up off the mark, and Bartholomew gets the rebound. Bartholomew now in transition. No look pass to Joe Hurlbert. Rising from the right wing is short, and a rebound goes to Teddy Flaw. Flaw has some numbers here as he crosses over, leaves it to Mickelson. Inside Sievertson, right-hand layup for 2. Good passing there by the Richland Colts as they trail it by 16 points. Mention again for Richland, it all starts now on the defensive side. As much as you can get some transition hoops and get some offense, they're going to need to get multiple stops in a row here to try to get into this deficit. Dixon shot is off the mark. Rebound tipped out to Joe Hurlbert, who spins on Thompson off the window for 2. Joe Hurlbert, right now we got him for 13 points and 7 rebounds. Teddy Flaw with the ball screen, leaves it to Thompson. Thompson with a shot fake there. Thompson to the baseline now is Storbakken, the original starting 5. Storbakken right wing 3, and he banked it in. Storbakken the second 3 of the quarter for Richland here as you have Sievertson, Mickelson, Storbakken, Thompson, and Flaw, their original starting 5 as well here for Richland. Colts were trailing by 17 at the half, trailing it by 15. Now Dixon wants to make it back to 17 with the right-handed finger roll, layup for 2. Dixon with 9. Richland in transition. They'll handle it with Flaw to Thompson. Sievertson trying to cut open on the baseline. Thompson goes right to the 10. His shot gets blocked, and it'll be off of Thompson and head to the Enderlin Eagles. Jamie Norick doesn't mind that aggression, though, by Thompson going hard on the inside. As Richland, again, will stay up with this 2-2-1, but it's more of a 2-3 that's really fully extended. Nice bounce pass on the interior here. Gus Hurlbert will spin, hang, shoot off the window now. Sievertson with the rebound, and now we'll handle it with Mickelson. Mickelson at the left elbow finds a trailing Thompson. Back to Mickelson, left of the key, 3 on the way. That one rattles out and a board by Hurlbert. Baseball pass up the floor to Gus. Gus saved it before it run into the bench here for the Enderlin Eagles. Joe at the top of the key, trailing 3, got it to go! Hurlbert with his first 3 of the contest here, and it's the first time today that the Enderlin Eagles lead it by 20 points. So Richland able to cut it down to 15-14, but Enderlin, as they've had for the majority of this game, with the answer. Tough shot by Storbakken on Dixon. Ball goes out of play last. Touch off of Storbakken. Actually, we're going to get a foul here on the Richland Colts. Excuse me, Mason will pick up the foul. His first, team's first of this second half. A game that tipped right at 3 o'clock today has been moving and grooving for game number 1 of 4. This one to the right-hand side now as they'll handle it to the baseline here. This one trying to go on the interior. We're going to get a traveling violation on Enderlin. Turnover by the Eagles as Richland will slate it to inbound this basketball, as they'll have it right in front of the Enderlin bench. This one goes into the front court now. A little ball screen here by Flaw just inside the three-point line. Teddy Flaw with another one. Flaw's got 14 points in this game, 6 made field goals, 1 of 2 from the line and 1 3. Teddy Flaw's been everywhere here for Richland. Flaw trying to get the steal. Hurlbert gets on the floor with Thompson. Storbakken up the floor to Mickelson. Mickelson shot fake, got Dixon up in the air, and a foul here on Elijah. Dixon will pick up his 3rd, team's first, and going to the line will be Colton Mickelson. Going to the free throw line to shoot 2 will be Mickelson, where Richland's 1 of 2 at the line so far here today. Free throw attempt number 1 is off the mark. Free throw attempt number 2 upcoming here is Enderlin, with Caden Aberman will check into the contest as Trey Wall will check out. This one coming up here for Mickelson. And so go to the free throw line. Mickelson's shot is off the mark, and it will stay with the with the Richland Colts. So Richland will inbound it here with Colton Mickelson to the right of the baseline. As Richland's trying to get it in, they do with Thompson back up top. Around the horn to Thompson at the right wing. Thompson backing his defender down, looks back to Thompson now in the little two-man game. Sievertson at the left block here, tries to spin on Hurlburt, reverses it, and there's Bartholomew. Bartholomew, look out, clear the runway, and the two-hand jam for Carson Bartholomew. Bartholomew now with 15 points here for the Eagles. The third dunk on our dunk meter as well here for Enderlin. Ball goes left-hand side, now to the baseline here. That's what Colton Mickelson bounce pass across the paint, stolen away by Gus Hurlburt. And the Enderlin Eagles right now up by 20. Playing awfully good on both sides of the ball, particularly on the defensive side where they have turned Richland over a ton. But Enderlin's going to give the ball right back. It's a 4-on-2 for Richland. If they hurry, Sievertson on the inside over Dixon. No. Ball gets tapped out, and Flaw will come up with it here for Richland. Flaw looks for the skip, and says it's going to be a turnover here as Bartholomew will handle it. Baseball pass to Gus Hurlburt, right-handed layup for 2, and a timeout on the floor. Gus Hurlburt now with 8 points in the contest. Will break as well. 3:02 left to play in the third quarter. It's all Enderlin.
Let's get real. You're ready for a place that's big enough to grow and small enough to care. So get ready for the University of Minnesota Crookston. With more than 30 majors, minors, and certificates, you'll earn a University of Minnesota degree in a close-knit community where faculty become friends and friends feel like family. And to get a degree that can make a difference, you don't need a big city, just big dreams. The University of Minnesota Crookston. Real, hands-on, ready.
After the timeout by head coach Calvin Kraft and the Enderlin Eagles, the Richland Colts will handle it with the basketball here. Calvin with 2 timeouts remaining. Enderlin up by 22, their largest lead of the contest here. After the timeout, we've seen man defense. We've seen 2-3 zone. Nice little high-low game there. Storbakken goes to Sievertson on the baseline for 2. Casson now with 4 in this contest, and Richland trailing it by 20 on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. This one goes Joel Hurlburt, skips it. Dixon, left wing 3 on the way, off the iron. Rebound by Sievertson. And a board coming here to the Richland Colts. Thompson to Sievertson here as they cross the timeline. Sievertson lost the handles for a minute, regains possession, goes straight on Gus Hurlburt for 2. Sievertson now with 6 points. Little mini 4-0 run now for the Richland Colts. Hurlburt wants to change it, and he does from the right baseline. Joel Hurlburt just continuing to rack up points here in this quarter. He's got 7 in the quarter alone and 18 in the contest. This one comes top of the key to the right wing. Mickelson back around the horn. Left-hand side out of Sievertson. Sievertson inside on the pass. Intercepted by Bartholomew. Bartholomew will handle it. Little flip pass up to Dixon. Dixon around the world now to Joel Hurlburt. Left wing 3. Splash City. That shot is pretty. Hurlburt with his second 3 of the quarter. Now with 21 to lead the floor here for the Eagles. Ball gets skipped. Thompson open 3 for the answer. Nick Thompson with his second made 3 of the contest. His 28th here this season for Richland. And the Colts are down by 20, and we have an offensive foul here on Bartholomew. Carson will pick up his first and the team's second. Richland will inbound the basketball here right in front of their bench of the Enderlin with Teddy Flaw here in the backcourt. You have Storbakken there as well. Enderlin will make a substitution here as Bartholomew will check out. You have Ammerman back in the contest now with Wall, Dixon, Joe, and Gus Hurlburt here for the Eagles. Right-hand side, Storbakken. Storbakken looking on the interior. That one goes to Sievertson. Sievertson gets walled up there, spins on the inside. Shot is off the mark, and a rebound to Gus Hurlburt. 60 seconds left to play here in the third quarter, 53-33. Enderlin averaging 73 points per contest. Well on their way to that average here. Gus Hurlburt, left-hand side, now to the baseline. Joel Hurlburt, why not? Another three! Hurlburt with 24 here on this Monday afternoon. Mickelson inside of the pass to Sievertson, and there's a foul. Foul here by Trey Wall. Wall will get called for his second, team's third, and going to the line is Sievertson. Sievertson will go to the free throw line to shoot two. With this result, Richland would finish the season 6-16 on the year, while Enderlin would improve to 16-5 and get back to the Region 1 semifinals where they were a year ago. Richland trying to, if they can win every game here of this tournament, get 18 wins, and that would be their third straight season of having at least 18 or more wins here for the Enderlin Eagles. Free throw attempt is off the mark as well by Sievertson. Rebound comes down to the Eagles, and about a 3-second differential between shot clock and the game clock here on our Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Dixon will handle the basketball left-hand side now to Wall as Dixon gets the ball right back. Elijah at the right wing now to Hurlburt. Hurlburt, this one from downtown, and why not? He hit that one from the parking lot. His fourth made three of the quarter. He's got 27. We've seen dunks, we've seen blocks, and we've seen threes by Joel Hurlburt here tonight. Sievertson spins on the baseline on the aforementioned Joe. Nice take there by Sievertson. He's starting to stat it up here in this third quarter, his fourth field goal of the third quarter. But after three quarters, it's the number 1 seed Enderlin Eagles 59, the number 9 seed Richland Colts 35 here on your live event.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you're interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook for more information. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters wishes the best to all athletes competing today.
Egg Country offers a wide range of internal growth. If you have a goal in mind and you put your mind to it, your successes can be endless.
There are so many jobs within this company that you can rotate into.
I like challenges. Egg Country gives me challenges.
Yeah, Egg Country is a great place to work. There's plenty of flexibility. You're never tied to your desk. There's a team here that is always there for you.
Yeah, grab your role and run with it. And always be aware of the opportunities because they're in front of you.
Back here inside the Edware Arena on the campus of North Dakota State, it's the Enderlin Eagles 59, the Richland Colts 35 here. It's the Region 1 Boys Basketball Tournament. Final 8 minutes remaining. We will hear from a victorious with this score resulting and holding Enderlin Eagle, and also potentially a coach as well. Shot is off the mark, no good there by Mickelson. Taking a look at the Richland Colts and their starting five for today. Mickelson is senior. You have Thompson as senior as well. Fry is a senior on the roster, so they'll lose a couple of seniors after this year, but continuing to try to move up the ladder here in Region 1 after a one-win season a year ago after winning the Region 1 title in 2019 and 2020. Nice shot fake and the end one here for Colton Mickelson. Mickelson will go to the free throw line, a chance for a three-point play. This will be on Bartholomew. His second, the team's fourth. At the free throw line is Mickelson. Richland 1 of 4 from the line so far today, and now make him 2 of 5. Enderlin with 6 threes in the contest, 9 of 11 from the free throw line. 59-38 right now as Dixon will handle it right wing. A little shovel pass now to Bartholomew. Bounce pass to Gus Hurlburt, and Hurlburt gets blocked by Sievertson. Now it goes back out to Joe. Joe pops it past to Bartholomew. Bartholomew goes through the paint, leaves it to Wall on the baseline. Wall will rise, and Thompson gets the block shot. And then a foul on the reach by Mickelson. Foul coming here on the Richland Colts. This will be Colton, his third, team second. This will be on the floor as Bartholomew will get slated to handle this basketball on the left of the baseline here. Bartholomew's pass almost intercepted by Storbakken. This one will come here with the Enderlin Eagles now after the foul and the batted ball. Shot clock to 34 seconds here as Bartholomew will handle it. And we have a foul, and this will be on the floor. The foul comes here on the Richland Colts. This one will be the team's third. Sievertson will pick up his third. Bartholomew on the inbounds to Dixon. Back to Bartholomew here. Right baseline. 3 on the way is off the front iron and a board to Storbakken. Storbakken working with it here for the Richland Colts in transition to Sievertson. Sievertson looking on the inside. Right-handed layup for 2. Sievertson now in double digits with 10 here for Richland, trailing it by 19. At the half, they were down 17. Got it to 14 and 15, but never could get it to 10 or single digits here. At Enderlin, they don't have to take the air out of the basketball by any means, but they can be very particular on the shots they want, trying to milk anywhere from 30 to 35 seconds in a shot clock. Dixon shot, no putback by Hurlbert, yes. Does Hurlbert now in double digits with 10 points here, doing some of the dirty work on the inside. Flawed driving kick to Mickelson. Mickelson will hang, shoot, and this will be a foul on the floor. This looks to be on Bartholomew, and if it is, it's going to be his third. Carson will pick up his third and the team's fifth here. So the next one would be the last one Enderlin has before it's a 1-and-1 opportunity for Richland. In the first half, the Colts just had 16 fouls. For Enderlin, they just had 4 as a team. Sievertson backing down Hurlbert on the inside here. Bounce pass to Thompson. 3 on the way and a foul on Enderlin. Nick Thompson, the 6'1 senior forward, 17 of 21 from the free throw line here this season. The foul will come on Trey Wall. That'll be his third. So Enderlin now will have Wall, Dixon, and alongside with him, Bartholomew with 3. Time on the floor. We'll break as well. Richland at the free throw line when we return.
From on-site farm repairs to maintaining the condition of your vehicle, trust the staff at Welton's Tire Service. They've served the Lisbon area since 1972, guaranteeing customers satisfaction and workmanship from farm equipment, tire services, and preventative vehicle maintenance. You'll find it all from affordable prices, free estimates, to their knowledgeable technicians answering any question. Welton's Tire Service is locally owned and located on Main Street in Lisbon. For information, go online to weltonstire.net or call 701-683-5136.
Dakota Heritage Bank is a bank on the go and on the grow, with locations in Hunter, Hope, Galesburg, Hillsboro, Grandin, Gackle, Streeter, Judd, Harvey, Medina, and Red Lake Falls. More locations and more services. Dakota Heritage Bank offers mobile banking and online banking with bill pay, so you can bank anytime, anywhere. Stop in and visit Dakota Heritage Bank today. Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. dhbanknd.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
As we return here, the Richland Colts take the timeout by head coach Jamie Nordick as going to the free throw line as their senior and Nick Thompson here. As Thompson will go to the line to shoot 3, 17 of 21 on the season. Free throw attempt number 1 is good. Richland now 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Still to come, we'll get to our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game. In the first half, you would have thought that would have been Teddy Flaw. Flaw scored 12 of the 16 points for Richland. Just 2 points here in this second half. But Flaw was well and way to be part of that conversation. As Thompson goes 2 of 3 from the line on the opposite side, Joel Hurlbert has just been the dude right now to lead the floor with 27 points, a pair of dunks, 4 made threes for the future Pac-12 Colorado Buffalo. Dixon in the front court here, down to a 19-point game. Bartholomew right wing up to Hurlbert. Hurlbert looking on the inside here to Bartholomew. Now up top to Dixon. Dixon between the circles, bounce past Bartholomew as they handle it. Bartholomew looking on the interior, nothing there, now to Dixon. Dixon bounce pass back to Bartholomew, 6 seconds in the shot clock. Joe to Gus, a turnover here, and it will stay Enderlin Eagle basketball, but just 4 seconds on the shot clock. In the distance, you can see Sargent County, their basketball team, in their warm-ups ready to go. The fans of Sargent County and Oak Grove starting to file in here as well. Opening tip at 4:30 here this afternoon. Gus Hurlbert just inside the line. Got it to go. A deep 2 here by Gus. beats the shot clock. Gus now with 12. Up the other end is Mickelson. Mickelson shot gets returned by Bartholomew. Dixon will cross the timeline now for Enderlin. Bounce pass goes to Joe Hurlburt. Now around the horn to Bartholomew. Back to Joe. Richland going to start chasing the game right now, trying to set up traps, get Enderlin to commit a turnover. Enderlin will go to the high post here with Joe Hurlburt and one. Thompson will pick up the foul, his second, team's fourth, and Hurlburt now with 29 points in the contest, a chance to make it 30 at the line. So 29 here for Hurlburt. Hurlburt came in averaging 25 a night, so he's able to surpass that right now. Free throw attempt gonna rattle off the mark, and a rebound comes down to the Richland Colts. This one comes the other side here for Richland. A little crow hop through the paint by Storbakken. Nice move. Storbakken able to leap with both his left and right feet at the same time, return to the ground at the same time, and finish with the baseline fadeaway there for the two-pointer. Hurlburt to Dixon, up the left-hand side now to Gus, to Dixon, back around the horn, right-hand side to Bartholomew. Bartholomew looks for the oop, and instead it's an and one. Give Bartholomew the assist, and the and one comes to Gus Hurlburt. Hurlburt's trying to stack it up now in this fourth quarter. 3 field goals in the quarter, 14 in the contest. A foul on Mickelson, his fourth, and the team's fifth. 3-point opportunity here for Hurlburt, a 70% free throw shooter on the season. Now 3 of 3 from the free throw line here today. 15 points for Gus. And Enderlin right now been a balanced effort. Bartholomew with 15, Joe with 29. You have Gus with 15 points as well. A 3-headed monster. That's before we start talking about Elijah Dixon with his 9 points. And when you get this train running on the tracks, you can see why Enderlin's been in the top 10 poll for the majority of the season, why a lot of people think they're a favorite to come out of this region and possibly even win state. Hurlburt picks up the foul, his first, and the team's 7th, as Flaw goes to the free throw line. But there's going to be some teams in this region. You're a defending champ in Kindred, Central Cass, able to play Enderlin tight this season. Kindred just beat Enderlin last week, so it's not going to be an easy one for any particular team to try to come out of this region. Free throw attempt by Flaw is good. Flaw now with 15 points on the afternoon as Thompson will check out. Sievertson will check back in. The Richland Colts came in averaging 55, giving up 63. Free throw attempt number 2 on the way by Flaw is off the front iron, and a rebound comes down to Hurlburt. Hurlburt will be again working on a double-double kind of performance here for the Enderlin Eagles. Hurlburt pops it past to Bartholomew. Bartholomew at the right-hand side. We'll try to find a teammate there, and he does, to the right wing. Back to Bartholomew. Up top is Enderlin now just playing keep away. It's a matter of possessions when you're up by 23. Just hang on to the ball. If they foul, make your free throws, and just try not to commit too many turnovers here. And if you do it when you milk 30 seconds off the clock. Richland with Flaw. Flaw's going to get walled up there by Bartholomew. Flaw inside the line now. Out the elbow, gives it to Storbakken. Storbakken will rise, shoot the 3, and he gets another bank one in. Also from the right wing. Mason Storbakken now with 8, his second made 3, as Richland will pick up a little full court token press here. Joel Hurlburt in the front court, leaves it right-hand side to Ammerman. Ammerman back to Hurlburt here for the Enderlin Eagles. Enderlin led it 59-35 after 3 quarters of play, and we have a foul on the floor here. This will be the team's 6th. As Dixon will hit the deck, the foul will come on Colton Mickelson, and Mickelson is going to be done. Mickelson will finish with 3 points, go 1 of 3 from the line. The Richland faithful standing up here for the senior as head coach Jamie Nordick gives him a big bear hug across the way as well. These are the tough points of a contest here in Region 1, where today 4 teams will play their final game of the season, and for the seniors, it's their final game as well, as Hurlburt just puts an exclamation point on who our Enbridge Energy player of the game is. Now with this 5th made 3, he's got 32 for crying out loud. Storbakken right to the key, 3 on the way. Off the mark, tries to follow his shot. A rebound comes down to Carson Bartholomew here, and Bartholomew will go to the free throw line. Bartholomew will shoot the 1-and-1 opportunity here. The foul will be on Storbach in his second and the team's sixth. So at the free throw line here, we'll go the Enderlin Eagles. Bartholomew, free throw attempt off the mark. Hurlburt with the putback off the window for two. Hurlburt just continues to be a menace right now in all facets of a contest. The other side, Wolfcool shot gets blocked. Here comes Hurlburt now in transition for Enderlin. Hurlburt in transition, leaves it left-hand side as that's going to be to Ammerman. Ammerman back to Gus Hurlburt to Ammerman, left of the key for Enderlin. Nice little trap here by the Richland Colts as Ammerman rips it through. It'll be to Hurlburt, who goes behind the back to Gus, and Gus will just dribble it back out here at center court for the Enderlin Eagles. Joe, left of the key here, pops it past, and we get a foul on the floor. This foul will be on the Richland Colts. So going to the free throw line for the one-on-one opportunity will be Joe. Joe with 34 points in the contest has scored in every quarter. Scored 16 of his 34 in the third quarter. The foul comes on Richland. This will be on Wolfcool, his second and the team's eighth. Free throw attempt, one-on-one opportunity for Hurlburt is good. Hurlburt now with 35 points, a chance to get to 36 here for Enderlin as they will advance to the semifinals tomorrow night. Free throw attempt number 2 is good as well. They will await the winner of our next contest between Sargent County and Fargo Oak Grove. Three-pointer on the way by Storbakken is off the mark. Rebound comes down to Bartholomew here for Enderlin. Leaves it to Gus Hurlburt, and Hurlburt with the exclamation dunk. Hurlburt with another 2 points here for the Enderlin Eagles as Richland brings in the front court. Right-hand side to Wolfcool for 2. And a timeout on the floor, and this will be for a substitution timeout here as Wolfcool will get the 2 points. So substitution timeout as Enderlin will unload the bench here. Richland will also make a pair of substitutions as they'll unload the bench. Trey Rawl returns here for Enderlin. Anthony Wendell is on the floor. Andrew Mickelson, Aiden Glarum, and Cedrius Alcox here for Richland. For Enderlin. For Richland, we'll get to their substitutions in a moment. Adam Skoog is into the contest as Enderlin right now with 90 seconds left to play. We'll bring it to the front court here as this one's going to be at the high post, right-hand side around the horn. That goes to Glarum. Glarum to Alcox, back to the right-hand side, and we have a turnover here on Enderlin. In Class B boys basketball, just like Class B girls, if it's 30 points or more, it is a running clock, but at 27, clock still stops on timeouts, free throws, opportunities, and things of that nature here as Richland will work it around the horn as they handle it to the right-hand side. Shot is off the baseline, and that's going to go in for 2. Adam Skoog will get the 2 points and get in the scoring column as Enderlin brings it back up the floor here to the near sideline. Richland will finish 6-16 on the season. Enderlin, three-pointer off the mark, no good by Wendell. Rebound by Trey Wall. Wall from the baseline, got it to go. And every starter now has scored for the Enderlin Eagles with that Wall bucket. On the interior, ball gets tipped by Alcox. And Enderlin, all they have to do now is bring this one up in the front court, and they can dribble this puppy out and advance to the Region 1 semifinals tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. Enderlin will improve to 16-5 on this season, while Richland will drop to 6-16. And all that Enderlin wants to do right now is hold on to this one and get to that semifinal tomorrow night with a 79-52 win over the Richland Colts. Hurlburt led the floor here with 36 points for the Enderlin Eagles. Teddy Flaw at 15 points for the Richland Colts. Our post-game show is coming up next here on your live event.
For all your flooring needs, look no further than Carlson Customs Incorporated. From tile, Cortex, and laminate flooring, waterproof floors, shower tiles, and carpet, you are sure to find what you need to update or create the perfect feel in your home or business. Locally owned and operated, Carlson Customs Incorporated. Call Todd at 218-531-0000
0176.
Honesty, loyalty, integrity. At Bank North, we've remained true to these values for generations. They shape the way we do business, work with customers, and support our communities. We've been here for more than a century, helping people grow farms and businesses, finance homes, and pursue their dreams. It's values-based banking, and it's all about working together to strengthen the common threads that bind us together. Bank North, always true.
As we return here to the floor, with us now is head coach for the Enderlin Eagles, that is Calvin Kraft. And Calvin, first things first, congratulations on the win. I know that's always step number one, especially early Monday afternoon game. What did you see from your team, and what did you like from top to bottom here in this quarterfinal?
Yeah, thank you. You know, it's always nerve-wracking no matter what. You get the 3 o'clock game, and you want to get the nerves out. You want to remember the rim from 2 years ago. And so it's all about, the new court, new experience. You try to get off on the best foot possible. And a little shaky offensively. I thought we played good defense the whole way through, but it was good.
You know, Joe Hurlburt just continues to be a guy that you've continued to lean on. Over 30-plus points, 5 3-pointers in this game, a handful of dunks. What can you talk about that senior leader?
Yeah, we've been there, done that, right? We're hoping that our oldness shows up, our past experiences and things like this, and so obviously remembering some losses. So we've been there, we're experienced, we're veterans now, and obviously him leading us and things like that. But we're hoping it's our turn.
Last thing for you, Calvin, before we let you go, what's the next 24 hours going to be like here for your squad as you get ready to find out who your opponent's going to be tomorrow night at 6 o'clock?
We'll sit and watch this one, scout, make sure we know who we're playing, then we'll get on the bus and get out of here. We'll watch the other 2 games from our phones or devices, listening to you call the game. So, and then, get prepared tomorrow. Have a little walkthrough, get on the bus and come back, and hopefully play 32 minutes for a chance to play in the region championship.
Hey, Calvin, as always, thanks so much for your time. Best of luck. We'll talk to you tomorrow night.
All right, thanks.
That, again, head coach for the Enderlin Eagles, Calvin Kraft, with us here on our post-game show. When we come back, we'll take a look at the final numbers after this.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Welcome to Ada, Minnesota. There's much to offer for new residents and much to do once you're here. Medical facility, living community, and assistant living. A beautiful school campus providing quality education. The Deco Center with a 24-hour fitness center. A community of faith with church and youth programs. Auto dealers, bowling, theater, farm implement and agronomy centers. Banks, retail and service businesses, a radio station, and much more. With employment and housing available. Welcome to the City of Ada to work, raise a family, and relax. Contact the City of Ada for more information.
Rock Solid Concrete. Give them a call at 701-238-4523 to get a free estimate on all your concrete projects. Services provided are, but not limited to, decorative stamp patios, decorative stamp sidewalks, new and replacement driveways and sidewalks, garage, shop, and shed pad floors, and residential and commercial flat work. They would love to sit down with you and find a plan that works best for your projects. Call Rock Solid Concrete at 701-238-4523.
The team at Maple River Grain and Agronomy wishes the best of luck to the players in today's game. Maple River Grain and Agronomy is proudly serving producers, accessing markets, and building relationships in eastern North Dakota and western Minnesota. They offer a variety of grain marketing and agronomy solutions. See the latest updates by following MRGA on social media. They're active on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, and YouTube. Check out the website at mrga.com to learn more about Maple River Grain and Agronomy and how they can serve you and your operation.
As we continue now on our post-game show, let's take a look at some of the final numbers in this one. Joe Hurlburt, 14 of 17 from the floor, 5 of 6 from beyond the arc, 38 points and 11 rebounds as well for Hurlburt. You had Gus Hurlburt with 17 points, Bartholomew with 13, and Elijah Dixon with 9. Trey Wall had 2 points here for the Enderlin Eagles. For the Richland Colts, led by the 15 of Teddy Flaw, you had 8 points apiece from Thompson and Storbach, and 10 by Sievertson, 6 by Wolfcool, and you have 2 points by Skoog as well. Here's joining us now on our post-game show. That is Joe Hurlbert. Joe, first and foremost, make sure you can hear me all right down there. Hopefully everything's coming through loud and clear, man.
Yeah, I got you.
All right, congratulations first and foremost, Joe, on the win. Just talk about this contest. I know early on a Monday afternoon, it probably feels like you got to find your footing a little bit in the opening 8 minutes, but it seemed like after the first quarter, you guys really found your stride here, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, at 3 o'clock, like, we knew we had to create our own energy, if you will, and we know that we got to take it one game at a time because, you know, in years past, like, we've shown, like, it's not a guarantee just because you're high seed that you're going to go through. Like, it's really just a one-game season, and just take it one game at a time, and we did that today, so.
Can you talk about the dunks that you got a little bit there on that 2-3 zone? Call a timeout by Richland. You come back on that alley-oop play. What'd you just kind of draw up and see on that particular one, Joe?
Yeah, we just drew up a quick play, and I was just feeling a little bouncy, so I just threw it down.
The three-pointers as well. Once you get in rhythm, I know a lot of people talk about your size and wanting you to go to bang on the inside and clear the window and do all that type of stuff, but just talk about your ability to hit from 15, 20, 25 feet.
Yeah, I think, you know, a lot of people can, like, even if I'm really, like, unstoppable in the post, you can still put 3 guys on me and make it difficult. So just my ability to stretch the floor, I think, makes it kind of a mismatch nightmare, if you will, because, I mean, a lot of teams, like, don't really know how to guard it. If I can stretch the floor, you got to guard me out there, and then I can cut and just honestly just make plays. So, I mean, I try to make plays from everywhere.
Last thing for you, Joe, before we let you go. You mentioned about unfinished business. You got to this round last year in the Region 1 semifinals. What's the next 24 hours going to be for you, like my man?
We're all just locked in. We have one goal. I mean, we have a lot of seniors on this team that have been playing since, like, 7th grade. So, I mean, this is our year, we think. So, I mean, we're just going to be locked in and give it our all these next couple games. So.
Hey, Joe, thanks so much for your time. We'll see you tomorrow night. Best of luck throughout the tournament.
Yeah, appreciate it.
That again, Joe Hurlbert with us here for the Enderlin Eagles, as he is going to be our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game as well. And let's get right into some of our accolades and our awards here on our post. Enbridge Energy in this one. Work has begun to replace Line 3, and keeping everyone safe is Enbridge's top priority. Robust COVID-19 safety rules have been established for Enbridge employees because they want all and everyone home safe. Learn more by visiting enbridge.com/line3.us. There's no doubt about it. 38 points, 11 rebounds, 9 of 11 shooting from the floor with 5 made threes. Joe Hurlbert is our Enbridge Energy Player of the Game, and then you can add that to the RDK Enterprises Play of the Game, which was the 2 dunks, the 2-hander rim rocker, and the alley-oop one as well for Mr. Joe Hurlbert. RDK Enterprises will be holding their Hillsborough Operator Clinic on Monday, March the 21st. To register, visit planterdoc.com. That's planterdoc.com to see the agenda and to register for the event on Monday, March the 21st at their Hillsborough store. On behalf of Joey Hughes, I'm Chase Miller. Your final again, the Enderlin Eagles move on to the semifinals with a 59-52 victory. Coming up next here on your live event, Fargo, Oak Grove, and Sargent County. That is slated to tip off at 4:30 right here on your live event.